All right, what do we got here? I'm going to apply my multi-step process here. So I'm going to do this first. After I'm done cleaning that up, I'm going to calculate that. And then after I do the subtraction, get it cleaned up, I'm going to do the division, step 3. So step 1, what is f of x plus h? And my recommendation to calculate that is rewrite your function, and instead of an x, you're just going to put a parentheses in its place. And then we're going to fill in that parentheses with x plus h. So I'm going to have a -2 parentheses squared minus 3 parentheses plus 3. And I fill in the parentheses with what I'm given here, the x plus h. And then clean it up. There is no shortcut for squaring something. So that right there, you just have to calculate x plus h times x plus h. So when we do that, we're going to get an x squared, we're going to get an xh outside and xh inside. So that's 2 xh's and then plus h squared. And then we have to multiply everything there by -2. So -2 x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared. Distribute the -3 here. So minus 3x minus 3h, and then add 3 right here. And are there any like terms? Is there anything with just an x squared? No. Is there anything with just an x times h? No. Anything with just an h squared? Nope. Just an x? Nope. Just an h? Nope. All right. Each of these terms is unique in terms of its variables and powers. So I'm done with step 1. Step 2, do the subtraction. Okay, so from that right there, I want to take away this original function. All right, so let's write it down. -2x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared minus 3x minus 3h plus 3. And from that, I want to take away, so I got to change the sign of each of these. Take away a -2 is going to give me a plus 2x squared. Take away a -3 gives me a plus 3x. And then take away a +3 is going to give me a -3. Ooh, that's beautiful, right? I got a +3 here and a -3 there. So those are gone. I have a -3x here and a +3x there. So those are gone. And this -2x squared and this +2x squared are now gone. What's left? We have a -4xh. We have a -2h squared and a -3h. What can I do with that? Let's see, I can't factor a 4 or a 2 or a 3. Oh, but I can factor an h out. So this would be, oh, and a negative, right? Everything's negative. So I'm going to factor out a -h. And that's going to leave me 4x. Took the negative. I still have a 2 and one of these h's, so a plus 2h. And then I'm taking the negative and the h, and I still have the 3. So plus 3. Well, number step 2 cleaned up a lot. All right, step 3 is to do the division by h. So step 3 here, I'm just going to take this thing right here and divide by h. Ooh, that's lovely because I factored an h out. Don't forget about that negative. So that's going to give me a negative parentheses 4x plus 2h plus 3. And notice they didn't ask me to take the limit. They just asked me to clean up the fraction. There's my cleaned up fraction right there. And you could leave the negative out, or you could put it back in if you want. So I guess here I could also state the answer as -4x minus 2h minus 3 would be another version of the answer. Which I guess the second version with the negative back in there uses slightly less ink. Depends on how you determine what simplified means. So I'm going to say that's my answer right there.